Hey guys, Miss Dragon here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So today we're going to be working on the Storm Coast. I think the first thing we'll do is we'll go out and set up our two camps here, and then we'll kind of just work on quests in the area. So let's get started. So I think we will travel... we'll travel this way. And go down to the coast and then make our way over because we should be able to grab a couple things while we're down there and fight some enemies. Also, there's a dragon on the beach. Pretty sure we're not going to be fighting any dragons today. There's also I think it's a giant or a troll. Not sure what it is, but it's being like knocked all over the place. It's fighting the dragon. Look at them go.
Let's try not to get eaten, shall we?
Yes, of course. Okay, so we are gonna go around these two, let them duke it out. We're gonna head in this way. Who are you? I have no idea. Huh. Cool. Well, we're gonna climb. I think I can climb up this way. Where's the camp? That way. Can't remember if it's okay, I don't know why my keys aren't working properly. But anyways, I don't remember if it's up or down. So for now, we're gonna go up. Maybe. Okay. Hostate's Landing, huh? Take that, thank you. I don't think I can do anything with this from up here. Or anything at all from this, actually. I'm not sure. Oh. No, it doesn't look like anything special. I think you have to go down, though, to get in. Which we might just do, if I can get down safely, that is. Okay, I'm not seeing any safe paths down. Oh, it can go down this way.
There must be something here.
Oh, is this... Oh, a Grey Warden's journal. He is not here. We have searched thoroughly, and we will now move on. How many days have I wasted here with whispers lurking at the back of my mind on this mad assignment? I pray we have more luck as we head south. After speaking with the other wardens, I told the fishermen about the darkspawn we sensed beneath the earth. They may not burst forth from the ground today or tomorrow, but I fear it will not be long, and we will not be here when they finally surface. The fishermen were grieved at the news, but they decided to take for West Hill, which is safe for now. As for the fisherman, who was interested in joining, I convinced him that now was not the time. Others might have told him otherwise, but he is too young to make such a sacrifice simply because he does not wish to throw nets into the water all his life. We shared one last night by the campfire, and he went on his way with a smile, humming the song of Andrewel as he left, from pages torn loose from a journal found on the storm coast.
The wardens were here at some point.
This camp was abandoned some time ago.
Indeed. Okay, so let's head back out this way. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. If I can get this to lock on. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we'll continue, go this way, because our camp is just right over here.
Decent place to camp.
Indeed it is. Perfect. So now we have a campsite set up. We will go grab the other one.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, hi. And we'll just kind of do whatever on the way. Those birds are floating for some reason. Just grab this. Black Lotus. And I missed... whatever. I'm not gonna grab everything on the way over. But I see there's an enemy. So we will fight these guys. Or this guy, I guess. Not sure who this is. They seem to be an ally. Maybe that's one of the blades. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, so I think we have to head this way. Get stuck on all these rocks. So this is where the Darkspawn are coming from, but I guess we don't have that quest, so we cannot seal it. And we will go, actually I think we'll go around this way. Just ignore that one. Oops, wrong button. It's all good, you guys. Oh. Okay, so
This would work
here...
for a camp.
Yes, indeed. There we go. Alright, so there's our campsites for the coast. Let's... Seeing red, seeing red, seeing red. Do that later. So let's do wardens on the coast. Memories. And then we'll grab memories of the Grey Wardens. So we're gonna head over here and complete this stuff here. So I think we'll go
Inquisitor.
around this way, probably. Just gotta find my way up and over. The storm coast is annoying because it's super hilly. So you spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to get to certain areas. I say hilly, but it's more mountainous, I guess. But yeah, you spend a lot of time just trying to figure out how to get to a certain point, which is also why you should unlock your camps pretty early, because then it makes it just a bit easier. Because then you can just fast travel to a campsite and go from there. Okay, so we are within range. So we're going to start on this side. Actually, I guess I'll start over here, because it seemed to be right here. We'll probably come back to that later. Grab this. Alright, so we have a building over here. Inside will probably be our stuff. There we go. So, a Grey Warden's journal. Still no trace of him, though I feel the darkspawn in the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them, perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it, but it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen, and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in great numbers, and will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the song of Andruel to myself to clear my mind as
Looks
best
like
I can.
several wardens were traveling together.
Yes.
Good find.
Badge. Just loot all this here. And then... there we go. Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale, a bottle marked vintage, Warden, Riordan, serve yourself. Perfect. So now we just need to go over here and find
Have a name for
whatever
the
it is.
sword?
Slasher? Gasher? How about Pokey?
Go with Pokey. You seem like a pokey guy.
Pokey, huh? Alright. The Grey Warden's journal. We searched the area but found no sign. If he was here, these are all going to be out of order. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in this area are friendly. Unlike some, they remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Ferelden in the last blight. Though they had little, they shared some of their catch to give us a better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other wardens, and there are few even in Ferelden who would watch an elf command men without pause. They are friendly folk. After all, this land has suffered in the past years. I hope they find some peace.
This belonged to the wardens.
Yes, it did. Okay. Is that fish? It is. Alright, so now we need to make our way over here. So we are just going to travel along, probably back this way, so we can pick up anything that might be over here. I think that's a good enough idea. Wait. No, okay. I guess we'll head down this way. And then we'll travel down this way, I think. Yeah, I think we'll do this. There's a lot of enemies to our left, but we're just gonna ignore them for right now. Oh, guess we'll go down. Then over. I suppose we should go up. Go up this way. Alright, we have a campsite. The Blades of Asarian. The body may die, but the soul is everlasting. Andraste's human form was put to the sword and burned, but the fire only purified her and made her immortal. She was called to the Maker, but saw with clear eyes that her work was not yet done. She went to Mafra's side, seeking an executor of her will, but saw the traitor for what he was. She went to Hessarian's side, but saw that Hessarian was not yet ready to give himself. And so she went to the lowly Elamari slave Trifer, who served the Archon, and gave unto him the great sword of mercy with which her mortal life was ended. To him she said, "Take this sword, and with it bring my judgment to the world." And Trifer took the sword and became an instrument of Andraste's justice, a blade of Hessarian telling of the Order's founding. The Blades of Hessarian are an ancient secret society who believe they serve Andraste and were chosen to bring her judgment upon the weak and the corrupt. The Order was founded, according to their tales, by the Tevinter slave Trifer, who returned to the lands of the Elamari bearing the Sword of Mercy. Since then, the Blades followed the one who bore the sword with unquestioning loyalty, as he or she was considered to have been chosen by Andraste. Chantry scholars have determined that Trifer's account, detailed above, is pure fabrication. If Trifer even existed, it is likely he stole the Sword of Mercy from Hessarian, his master, before fleeing to what is now Ferelden. Less generous interpretations maintain that Trifer simply passed off his own sword as the Sword of Mercy to gain power and influence. The last recorded sighting of a Blade of Hessarian was in 812 Exalted, from before Andrastianism, The Forgotten Face, by Sister Rondwyn of Tantervale. Oh, interesting. So it's all a lie. Or, something like that. Let's go this way. Where am I? Oh, I am like going really far down. I don't think I want to go that far down right now. Okay. Long river. What's happening? Oh, there's bears. A bear? Why are we fighting the bear? Okay, I guess we're fighting a bear. The bear just wanted some ram for lunch. Where's the second enemy? No, I guess there was one. Okay, well. Where's the bear drop, though? Don't tell me it like teleported over to where I was standing. Okay, or the bear just didn't drop anything. Fine. What is over here? I have found a cave. And within that cave, I believe, is a rift. And giant spiders. Great, just what I want. I hate spiders. Cannot stand them. Especially the giant variety. I should probably aim at something I can attack. Okay, that's just that. Oh, there's the rift. Okay. So, how strong is this rift?
We're near another artifact.
What? We are? Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. Activate
Excellent.
that.
The wards are functioning again.
Perfect. I guess we're gonna take out this rift. Why not? You know what we're gonna do? Just a bunch of wraiths. There's also one of those glowy skull things. And a landmark. Alright, that is our first rift of the Storm Coast, I believe. I think. Let's grab this. So there's probably a rune somewhere around here. There also might not be. Take that, thank you. Where it is, I couldn't tell you. Let's just try to get up here. Lyrium Falls. Through the mist, the water shone a brighter blue than the sea outside. I knew they would come soon. From the Journal of Molly Heslin, dated 9-3 Dragon. Sealed in Kinloch Hold, the Circle Tower at Lake Callan had when Heslin was made tranquil in 9-5 Dragon. Interesting. Oops. So, let's look through here and find our 3 shards. And 3. Okay. Now, just move over this way. Grab this deep mushroom while we're here. So grab this shard.
This desert temple seems to require a great many keys.
Indeed it does. Indeed it does. There are people fighting spiders. I don't know where that came from all of a sudden. Now I'm wondering why I have this Veilfire. Because I haven't seen anything that looks like... yeah, you guys work on that. Give me like a second. Oh, did it kill? Oh. It seems the spiders are a lot stronger than the people who are here. Anyways, yeah, I don't know where or if I need to use this Veilfire. Gives me the creeps spiders do. This one here in front of me is being... ugh, go away.
I've been to Kirkwall. The Hanged Man, actually. Probably been 20 years now. It was a dive, if I remember correctly.
It's the dive, filled with the best and worst people in the world.
Yes, I heard it was a haunt of yours.
Haunt? Ah, it was home.
Yes. He literally lived there. Well, I shouldn't say that. He basically lived there. He spent so much time there. He had his own room. Prophets Laurel? Laurel. Yay. Alright, let's see here. Did I get all the shards? No, I'm missing the one near the entrance. Cool, well... if there is a rune in here, I don't see it. So I'm probably not gonna get it. Which... whatever, I guess. I already came this way. Wait. Wait. Found it. I heard it. Lightning rune. Okay. I don't think there's more than one. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's not more than one. So, I think we'll leave this little cave here. And I'm just gonna walk by the spider. I don't even care about it. It's following me though. Alright, back to what we were doing. Or I got distracted. What is this? Ram leather. Someone killed a ram, I guess. It's just some spindleweed. What am I looting? I have no idea. I don't know where that came from. But alright. Okay. this bear. Since we're here and it's here. Okay. Guess we'll head. Should we head down the river? Yeah. And then we'll kind of go off this way. Okay. So we should head back up now. We can go up over here. Should have went a little farther to the left, but that's fine. So we are going to climb up this way, I think. Actually, let's go this way. Alright, so we are close, so we're going to go this way. Let's see if we can find this stuff. Should be... Alright, here's a camp. A Grey Warden's journal. I grow more convinced that if he was ever here, he is now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness, and he was one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. One of the fishermen shows promise with a spear and his shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Grey Wardens. Under other circumstances, I would be honored to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now, my orders did not say whether I should seek new recruits, even with our circumstances, or because of them. I suppose it did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at, and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The Darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind makes it difficult to sense them as easily as I usually do, but they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face.
The Wardens have abandoned these camps. They're looking for someone. Alistair, perhaps.
Oh,
I
Grey
think
Warden
the
treaties.
Inquisition could benefit from this.
Awesome. So that's that done. Now we have shards on the coast. Oh, I never did grab that, huh? Oh wait, no, I think that isn't that like across the way? Yeah, we have to go out and over to that one, so we won't be grabbing that right away. I guess we can go do this one. Seeing red. Okay. We can easily get there by going to this camp.
Inquisitor.
And then, hi, traveling this way. Oh, there is a bear. Hello, bear. Alright. That's a bear down. Goodbye, bear. I think I see a logging site over here. Yep. I have a logging site, so that's good. And it looks like an abundance of elf fruit if I could wander around here properly. Yeah. We won't worry too much about this. So, we are gonna go, I think maybe we'll go up and around. We'll just keep going. Okay, now we need to go back down. And over. Up and over. I'm actually not sure how to get there now. Do we go down? Maybe we go down. Let's try going this way. Okay, we have a cave. Actually, I don't think I can go in here yet. No, I have to unlock a quest, but I don't know. Don't remember how. I don't remember how, so we're not doing that. I see something over here. What could it be? Okay. Let's... You know what we're gonna do? Let's head back to the war room and have a look at our operations. There's a Blade of Assyrian one, so we'll see what that one's about. You know what we should do? We should go see if Cullen wants to talk to us now. Also, maybe Krem.
Your worship.
How can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the... Nothing jumps out at me.
Okay,
If I
good
come up
to
with
know.
any ideas, I'll let you know.
Did you have anything else
Can
to
we
say
talk?
about the charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you? Have you had any other? This old Legion guy paid us to clear out some bandits who'd taken over his mine. We got in, took down most of them, and had just reached their leader when the mine collapsed around us. Turns out the bandits were working for the Orlesian guy, and he wanted to cover up their agreement. The bandits passed around shovels. We all got to digging. Tracked a lot of dirt into that Orlesian's bedroom.
Oh my goodness.
We'll talk later.
What a scummy guy. Abel. Oh! What do we got?
Inquisitor!
Oh!
Come,
Dragons.
have a drink.
Right.
To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
What is this?
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras lok.
What does that mean?
It means drink.
Okay, we'll drink. If you take Iron Bull with you to fight a dragon, it's you get some funny dialogue. He gets very excited about dragons.
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
What was that Kinari phrase?
That thing you just said, you shouted it during the fight, too.
We didn't
What
bring
does
him
it
to the
mean?
fight.
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
Oh
You
dear.
shouted that while it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right?
I'll just drink some more, why not? Bull's so weird.
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why are dragons sacred?
Why do you think the Gunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago?
That's kind of screwed up.
Drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
Now I feel awkward.
When you put it like that, I'm worried I killed one of your gods or something.
Nah, one of Tevinter's gods, maybe. They worship dragons, right? Kill the shit out of them all you like. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
How are we not dead from this?
Nice. To dragons.
He didn't even put the cup to his mouth, nor did he open it. To good fights.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
What happened with our body there? It was doing all kinds of weird. Okay, anyways. Anything else, Bull?
How's it going?
No? Okay.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking.
That's weird because I could have sworn that that scene is different when you don't take Bull with you, so I have no idea what happened. Oh yeah, and Sutherland's not here anymore because I chose the wrong thing and couldn't get Sutherland's company. Yay. Sarah here now? She is. Do you have anything to say, Sarah?
Hey you, I have an Inquisitor favor to ask.
Oh, B.
Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
Details first.
I won't agree to anything without details.
Smart of you. I wouldn't dream of wasting your super important time.
Haha.
It's a Red Jenny thing.
Okay.
I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Verschel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Who told you about this?
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away. But having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger than normal, I guess, because we both... Never mind.
Who would I be working for?
Who's asking for this?
I'm asking, because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them, it's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
Mm-hmm. What's in it for me?
What does the Inquisition get out of this?
Nobles think everyone is out to get them. So when your helmets march through, both sides will think the other's your ally. Both get scared, both make deals. Worst case, you get a little bump among the people just because they see you active. Can't promise anything, but something will happen. Just like always.
Alright, I'll have people take a look.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
I mean, she makes a fair point, though.
Well, you're here.
Yeah, I am. Okay, bye.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
See you later. Let's go see if Cole has anything else to say.
An eye out.
An old name burns inside armor that shouldn't fit, lit by faces of children he couldn't save.
You've done odd
The
things.
servants are having trouble remembering some odd events.
You burn turnips.
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same, raw.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I hear you've been
Yep.
busy.
You're hoarding daggers.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
So, Cole,
You left plums by the window.
someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And spiderwebs help healers.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds. Like spiderwebs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
So if you let Cole continue with his little antics, basically you get some approval. You just gotta remember to go around Skyhold and catch those little conversations between people, so that you can talk to him about it and get some approval. So that's fun. I think it's cute. So. Okay. Cullen, you are here now. Let us chat. God, this game, I don't know why it does not focus.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. Therenfall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
I believe you.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
What's your plan?
Where do we begin?
Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Alright. So that gave us probably a quest. And now we have an event.
As leader of the Inquisition, There's something I must tell you.
Oh, you can tell me anything, Cullen.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
But why?
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you okay?
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Oh. I respect your decision.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Oh, Cullen. Alright.
Was there something you needed?
Okay. No flirting with Cullen. Tell me more about Samson.
You and the Red Templars leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters. He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Yes, we met him in Dragon Age 2. Why would he serve Corypheus?
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
I almost pity Samson.
It sounds like Samson had a miserable life.
The Order expelled him, but he had choices. He could have found another path. I don't
Touché.
understand how he became so powerful. Even with red lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
Interesting.
At your service.
Okay, anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Okay. That is all.
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
I would love to confess my love to you, Cullen, but not in this route. Hey, Solus. Do you have anything new? Do you
I
do
need
you
to
have
know more
anything
about-
new?
You shamed him when you just. It would be worse to acknowledge that he will return to his plans to throw Olay into
Oh.
chaos and then conquer
We'll talk
Okay.
Dara.
Yes, Dareth Shiral. Darling. I guess we'll just go chat with Dorian since we're like literally right here. I wonder if Liliana has the Ooh.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No
Aw.
news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was.
He's dead.
Oh.
The Blight caught up with him.
Oh. I'm sorry for your loss.
Are you alright?
He was ill, and thus on
I
borrowed
like
time
Felix.
anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were you two involved?
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
Oh, they're just best friends. What about yourself?
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome.
All right, Dorian.
Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Aw. Thanks. All right. Anything else, Dorian?
Here we are again.
No? Okay.
I should go.
We shall chat another time. We should turn in our research, though, because I think that would be a good idea. Where is the research table? There we go. Who are you, and do I need to talk to you for any reason?
Oh, Inquisitor, greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep
Okay.
her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
Okay. Nice meeting you. Where's Liliana? Liliana, where are you hiding?
At your service, my lady.
Hey, any updates?
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Okay.
I'll leave.
Goodbye. Let's head down the fast way, if it'll let me. Ready? Whee! Okay, so, I guess I'll talk to Varric since he's literally outside this door. Hey, Varric. Oh. Are you all right?
That got a little heated. Are you all right?
What the
Well,
hell is wrong with
that
my
depends.
eyes?
How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I believe you.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know
Yeah.
I need to do better. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Varric. I forgive you. I will always forgive you. Oh?
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
What is he?
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
You beat him before.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you find the prison?
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
We'll find a way to kill him.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
This isn't your fault.
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carter to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry.
Aw.
Just let me know when you want something shot.
Okay. And let me know when you want to have a talk. Oh, my Mother Giselle, hello.
Something you wanted
Talk
to
to you
talk
later. Oh, what's this? Do you believe I'm the Herald?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
You believe in Andraste?
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Sounds like fun. Are those my only options?
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
I'm just extremely lucky. So I have divine bad luck.
So, on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her thing.
Okay.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
I think...
Can I
Why is
ask
my
you
leg
something,
twitching?
Varric?
What the heck,
You
game?
want to talk about me?
Alright, that's it for
Thanks,
Varric, I think, for now.
No problem.
Mother Giselle would like to have a chat with us, and I think I know exactly what
There
it's
is
about.
something I wish to do.
Yes, hi.
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Winter.
What has he done?
Has Dorian done something wrong?
No, thankfully. It's nothing like that. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
They're not on good terms.
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
This is legitimate?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
What kind of meeting?
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not in Tevinter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
And if he doesn't agree?
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
Why would they contact you?
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
Then why don't you tell him?
They don't want Dorian to know. That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
I'll think about it.
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I shall pray for your success, and the young man's happiness. That's all we can hope for. Is it not?
Okay, official... I guess we'll read this quick and then I'll have an explanation. Official looking letter. Your Reverence, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself. Considering my son has rebuffed all contact, this is the only way I know him. This is the only way I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew. Even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of such danger, alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandrel Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there's nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Graciously yours, Magister Halward of House Pavas. So if I remember correctly, I am going to look this up in a second, but if I remember correctly, if you don't tell him, you get, I think if you're romancing him, first off, you can only romance him as a male. Dorian, you can't romance him as a female. So if you're romancing, I think you need to not tell him about the meeting and just take him there, and that's how you continue your romance. And if you tell him, I think he disapproves and you can't, but I'm gonna look this up because I'm not 100% sure. Well, it seems I was wrong. So the only difference between telling him and not telling him is just approval. If you tell him about the letter, you lose a chance for getting some approval later on during the cutscene in the tavern. If you don't tell him, you have the option to make some choices that can give you more approval. So, I could have sworn that I read a long time ago, oh, so many years ago, that you have to not tell him to, I don't know, I think for things to turn out well, but whatever. Anyways, oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna do this, we're gonna do some war table stuff, and then I think we'll just go do Dorian's quest. Because I want to be best friends with Dorian. Are all my quests on the other side? I think they are.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Okay. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzamar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. Sigil of the Great Bear. Dorian's request. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advance camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map should you pass by any on your travels. Perfect. And a memorial for Haven. Ambassador Montelier, please convey my thanks to the Inquisitor. The Inquisition soldiers were of great help in clearing the area for the memorial's construction, and the sight of their uniforms raised spirits immeasurably. The monument will stand forever as a testament to the strength and fortitude of the faithful. Marquis du Relion. Edgy dagger grip. Okay, so there is a quest. An offer from the Blades of Asarian. Your worship, the Blades of Asarian keep supplies along the shore. Consider them at your disposal. Our former leader increased our caches significantly, although some consider his methods dishonorable. Ivor of the Blades. We cannot openly accept stolen goods. Of course, we have no way of returning them, so we may discreetly take found goods. They work for you. Let them keep their supplies. We know little of this group. Perhaps instead they have knowledge worth sharing. We could use the resources. Our soldiers can deliver them. So we're going to do Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
And then I saw something. We're going to celebrate the dragon slaying. Word has spread about the dragon the Inquisitor killed. A note passed on by Josephine. Tell me you sent soldiers to collect the grisly remains. We have nobles clamoring to see the head up close. I should have anticipated this. Gawking is for peasants, but it becomes civilized when done with a glass of wine in one hand and a fan in the other. And another from Ferelden, signed Heron. My associate Wade is known throughout Thedas for his talent at capturing the glory of the Draconic in the armor he makes. The scarcity of dragon scale means that Wade is all too rarely afforded the chance to work in his chosen medium. But here's a solution. Wade shares his expertise with the Inquisition in exchange for the dragon materials collected so far. Remember Heron and Wade? They were an interesting pair. So we can set up a trophy, or we can get Wade and Heron are troublesome, but Wade's talent is undeniable. Send them whatever dragon materials we aren't using ourselves. We're gonna do this one.
Inquisitor.
Okay, so now I just need Josephine. Maybe we'll get Josephine to do this. Yes, okay. Inquisitor, the allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be entirely tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. Ambassador Montelier. I have chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself.
Inquisitor.
Perfect. So, now we're just gonna get out of this here. And, is there anybody else I want to talk to before we do Dorian's quest? Let's just see if Josephine has anything. Oh.
Inquisitor.
I must speak with you.
Okay.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montilier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montilier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
That's a very long time. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
But you're not actually poor.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Can I help?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Valroyot, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Who did it?
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Valroyot, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will that get him?
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
Alright. If it helps you, I'll go.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means... you are too kind. I must
try.
know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Alrighty. Was there anything else, Josephine?
It's good to see you.
Alright, we're gonna say no.
Let's
Aside
speak
from
later.
the
Another time.
obnoxious amount of questions we have to ask her about her personal life. But we can do that another day. So... should I talk to Vivian? I don't think I will. I should probably stop in with Blackwall though. But I will go tell Dorian about his letter because why the heck not?
Always with the questions.
Yes, yes.
What will people say?
Your father sent a letter.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallwood want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
I won't let him.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
Okay. What's the issue between you?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
Let's go.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Indeed. Okay, so let's go have a chat with Blackwall. Hi Solus. Because he might have something to say. I went the wrong way. Oh well. I thought we'd stop into Cassandra first since I went the wrong way. Okay, never mind. We're not going to talk to Cassandra.
Another time, then.
Okay, bye. We shall chat another day. Okay, Blackwall. You got anything new to say?
At your service.
No. Cool.
Nothing
Good talk.
right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Good talk. Right. So...
Finally, a place for... the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
What do you mean we forgot about the Ferelden horses?
All's well.
I'm so confused. What are you what?
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
Okay, how are the horses?
How are your
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these
Okay, we already
people, let
heard
alone
this.
their...
Farewell.
Okay, anyways. Note from the Skyhold Kitchens. Again, if I ever find out who put the turnips in the fireplace, I will personally feed them into the meat grinder. Head cook donate.
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face.
And there's another coal thing. Okay. We'll talk to him later. So, we are going to go to the hinterlands and take forgot about this. Okay, well, I guess we have some other things to do in the hinterlands. Oh, what's this? Oh, our requisition officer has some new things for us. But anyways, let's go to Redcliffe Village. We're going to take Dorian, Varric, and I guess we'll take Blackwall. And complete Dorian's quest. Go have a chat with someone. Alright, so I bought a bunch of schematics, because I remembered I need to do that. And now we're going to go do Dorian's quest. So, see what happens.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Just talk to him.
You went through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
The company of men?
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men and the company thereof as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I had a suspicion.
This is not exactly news, Dorian.
And why should it be? Why should anyone care? I have no idea.
Who knows?
This display is uncalled for.
No, it is called for. You called for it by luring me here.
This is not what I wanted.
Did I lock
never what
myself
you
out of
wanted,
other
Father.
options?
Or had you forgotten?
Oh, here we go. Why is it an issue?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
We'll go with that's what this is about.
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about. Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Oh, Dorian. Don't leave it like this.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Oh.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Oh.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
What did he do exactly?
He tried to change you.
Out of desperation. I wouldn't put on a show, marry the girl, keep everything unsavory, private and locked away. Selfish, I suppose. Not to want to spend my entire life screaming on the inside. He was going to do a blood ritual. Alter my mind. Make me acceptable. I found out. I left.
Would it have worked?
Can blood magic actually do that?
Maybe. It could also have left me a drooling vegetable. It crushed me to think he found that absurd risk preferable to scandal. Part of me has always hoped he didn't really want to go through with it. If he had. I can't even imagine the person I would be now. I wouldn't like that, Dorian.
Oh. Are you alright?
Are you alright?
No, not really.
At least he's honest.
Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
Oh. Okay, so because we are a female and we were flirting with Dorian, we can say you led me on. But we're not going to do that. If you are playing male and romancing Dorian, you would get a romance option there. So, you're brave.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate,
Aww.
time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Okay.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
No comment, and I have no idea where Dorian is right. Oh, there he is. Hi, Dorian. Are we good?
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
Because he's Tevinter.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Tell me about these rumors.
Oh, I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, Your Worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Don't be rude to Dorian.
Well, that's something.
Indeed it is. Are you alright?
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers.
Aww.
I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Only on your behalf.
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor.
Me
I have
too.
Precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here.
Aww.
Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Of course. I'll always have you at my
Fancy
side,
meeting
Dorian.
you here.
Yes, hi.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave this video. We'll leave it on a good note. We became even closer with our best friend Dorian. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next time we will probably go take out the Venatori in the hinterlands, if I remember. We'll see. Otherwise, I have no idea. We'll just continue on as we do. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!